Surprise, we're live. We said we weren't living on Tuesdays,
surprise, surprise.
We wanted to go live because Amazon is doing their Prime deals. They do their Prime deals like, well, used to it was just Black Friday.
It used to be, listen, it's evolved. It used to be one thing, then it was another thing, then it was Amazon Prime Day in the summer. Now they're doing fall deals. So
we're
if
here
they're
for
going
it.
to bring you deals, we're going to bring you deals. We're going to let you know what's going on, what we found.
Yes.
What we think is a great deal to go ahead and jump on now.
Yes.
What to wait on. So many fun things. And plus, we are making one of the literal cutest things that we have made in a long time.
I know, and this trend, I would say, kind of started circulating maybe a couple weeks ago, and we made something, but then we hadn't had a chance to do it on the channel yet. And yesterday we were like, oh, we should do that for tomorrow's live stream. So we're gonna be crafting, we're gonna be showing you all some of our Amazon deals. And not only that, but we are running a $50 off of our membership right now. So that is $50 off of our yearly membership. If you're brand new here, we're a craft-based subscription service. Basically, we give you cut files, fonts, tutorials.
Of them, by the way.
Thousands. And we do master classes. We've got a Facebook group. So there's lots of really fun and exciting things. If you're just wanting to get into using your Cricut crafting, or if you don't have a Cricut yet and you're like, I don't even know where to start, you're in the right place. So we're going to be doing that today. Who else here?
We have 130 people here with us today.
Dang,
welcome.
for a last minute live stream.
I know. We do know and realize that there are so many people. First of all, I feel like last week we were prayers for Hurricane Helene victims. Now Hurricane Milton's about to barrel through Florida.
I know, it's
Goodness
awful.
gracious. So much stuff going on. But we're here to try to help bring a bright spot in your day.
Yeah,
a little bit.
For sure.
If
Look,
nothing else.
Beth loves your hair, Lauren.
I literally told Alicia, I came in yesterday and I was like, I think I'm done with the bangs.
Okay, no.
I'm not done with the bangs yet. Maybe we need to do a poll.
Does Lauren grow her bangs out or keep them? I vote keep. But I like your hair either way. But also, your hair today is giving me Ashton Kutcher's sister from that 70s show, and I'm obsessed with her hair.
It's very 70s,
What
almost
sister's
Farrah
name?
Fawcett like bangs. Not as big as Farrah Fawcett. I can't get that big, but anyway.
Yeah, you could. You definitely could.
Anyways,
I'm 70s hair. I'm here for it. When 80s hair comes back in, definitely here for that because my hair naturally is already floofy. So I'll be fit right in, you know.
Fit right in.
Keep the bangs. Everybody's saying keep them, keep them.
Keep.
See, you guys know what's good. You know what's good. But anyway, so we're gonna be doing a craft with you all, and maybe we'll start with our Amazon stuff.
Let's do that.
Okay, let me go over to our share screen, and we'll just show you. We have put together a blog post. Is our blog post linked? Because it needs to be if it's not. We've put together a bunch of our favorite stuff, craft supplies we use all the time. Me and Lauren even put in some random stuff that we purchase regularly or that we love. That's on sale.
I'm gonna have the blog post updated. Let me go ahead and let Mark know that we need the blog post.
Yes.
So, there it is. I'll just tag Mark and be like, hey, can we get this item?
Hey, Mark. Okay, so I'm just on our Amazon since the link is not up there yet, but tomorrow we will show you guys through the link. It's very simple. You just click the link and then it takes you to all the stuff.
I've got the link right here. And
That's
Sadie
all right.
can drop it in the comments if you. It should be in Slack under YouTube channel, the last post.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So there's lots of good stuff. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, the ones that have stood out to me so far is the HTV Raw Auto Press is on a big fat sale. I'm just going to go find it for you guys because it's on a good sale. If you're looking for a good heat press, the Christmas is coming up. You can tell your whoever.
Okay, so we did have somebody ask, Susan just asked, and I was typing out the response, but I wanted to double check. She asked, are we still doing monthly master classes? Yes, Susan, we are doing monthly master classes. Is this Thursday or next Thursday?
Nope, it's this Thursday.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it should be this Thursday because we couldn't do it last Thursday because we had a call, but it should be this Thursday. So that's going to be soon. And it's really cute. It's a reversible porch sign, like a snowman scarecrow situation.
Oh, yeah.
If you join membership, you'll get to be at that masterclass on Thursday. If for some reason you can't be there, they are recorded and then they're posted in the dashboard so you can just go back and watch it whenever.
Oh, not this week, next week.
Oh, the 17th, sorry.
17th.
Thanks, Ian. Thanks, Ian.
I couldn't get us on. I pulled up in enough time.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so let's go to share screen. I have the HTV Ront AutoPress pulled up. It's on a good deal, you guys. This is 36% off. This is one of the better non-Cricut brand AutoPresses. Actually don't really know any other AutoPresses that people have recommended before. We know this one works good because we have it. So if you're looking for a good press, I know the clamshell presses can, one, be really expensive and two, be really hard on people who have like shoulder problems. And they're hard to push down. I mean, I don't have shoulder problems and it's like, you got to put your back into it, you know? So this one is a really good option. And like I said, we're going to link all these in the description below for you all. But yeah, is there anything that you all are wanting to see? If there's a deal on Amazon, I would love to look it up.
Okay, so Sadie did drop the blog post for us. I don't even know how we could even get it up there.
It should be.
Or get so you can get to the blog post.
Okay, well y'all click that link, it's in the chat, and then you guys can just kind of browse all of the things that we have. And we made a really fat list. Oh, is my microphone messing up? Can you adjust the pressure on the HTV Ront press? No, but you can add like pressing mats, yeah, and that will like increase the thickness, thus increasing the pressure.
That's how we increase the thickness and pressure. Now, there were some things on Amazon that I'll have you look up. So like we'll start with the Cricut Joy Extra and the Maker 3 bundle. Both of them are not too shabby as far as deals go.
The Cricut Joy Extra is on a good sale today. $149, it's normally $199. Now, you guys know last year and any year that we do this, anytime that we do this, we use the Honey app. Am I in the wrong browser for it? Because I don't see it. Oh, here it is. It's popping up. It wasn't. So what we like to do is use this, and we're not like affiliated with these people or anything, but this is so helpful whenever you are shopping on Amazon, especially when they're running deals, because what they'll do, why is this not popping up for me? What they'll do is mark the prices up like a couple weeks before, and then they'll discount it on the day that it goes on sale, and then it looks like it's on a huge sale, but it really isn't. Honey goes in there and they let you know when the deals went up, when the prices have changed, and so you can see if they jack the price up just to cut it down.
Right.
But for some reason, it's not letting me click on that app.
Well, my Honey app was working earlier and then it stopped for some reason. But anyway, the next one was a Cricut bundle. It was the Cricut Maker 3. But what you can do, if you'll just go to, let's show them how, once we show them this deal, you all have the blog post that we want you to go to, number one. But we're also, the way that we found a lot of these deals was once you click a link, if you'll go to the Lightning deals or go to the Amazon Prime Day deals.
Like here, Prime Big Deals? They've called them Prime Big Deals.
Yes.
Okay.
So click on that. And then when you scroll down, that's going to show you all the Cricut brand stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
But if you start from the beginning, you can look at all the craft stuff. Does that make sense? Like taking that off and just clicking Prime Day Big Deals.
Okay.
Right here at the top, right there. And then scrolling down, on the left-hand side, there are sections, and you can click Arts, Crafts, and Sewing.
Looky there. That makes it so much easier. We've got some standard grip mats on sale, sewing machines. Like we said, make sure that you all, if you have the ability to install that little Honey app, it's going to help you a ton.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A ton. They've got lasers on sale, organization, and we put a lot of organization stuff in our list as well. But like this isn't the biggest sale that they have all year. So like our Prime Day deals list is huge.
Yes. So some things that were very, that stuck out to me when we were going through, Cricut 12 by 24 cutting mats are on sale right now.
Oh yeah, I saw those. Let's go back.
For a 3-pack for I don't know. Let me look at this link and I'll show you.
$13.99.
There you go. For 3 of them.
That's
a pretty good deal.
Y'all gonna need some 24-inch mats for Christmas. Okay, look, it popped up. Honey worked. Okay, so right here you can see in the last 30 days there's been a 59% price drop. So if this were to say like, I don't know, like this was down here at the 30-day mark, and then at 15 days it went up, and then now it's back down, and it was like, oh, we marked it down. It's like, did you really, or did you just put it back to its regular price?
Right.
So you've just got to make sure. Okay, what other deals did you see, Lauren, that you wanted?
I'm trying to go back. So the next one, like general craft supplies, you found the bags, right? Canvas bags.
The tote bags.
Yes. Did they get put on the list?
They should have. Oh, maybe not. I was just sending those to Courtney because she was looking for some.
So some of the things that we saw,
The Dremel.
they have a lot of sublimation. I put the Dremel on our list.
It's a Dremel attachment, sorry. I think this is for like precision.
No, but I actually found a Dremel tool that was on clearance, that was on sale, that Honey said was a good deal.
Oh, okay.
So I'll link that for you on the blog post. It's under the tools and accessories. There are electric scissors. First of all, never thought I needed them until I used a pair.
Yeah, electric scissors.
It's like an electric box cutter. Amazing. It's like an electric rotary tool.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Anyway.
Okay, so as you can see, y'all can go through here, scan. They've got a Brothers Scan and Cut on sale for pretty good. But there's lots of things that you all can look at. Some of our personal favorites. Did you guys know that there's an Amazon Kindle notepad? Did anybody know that? Like, I feel like I should have known. This thing right here, I'm going to have to get one. Like, I didn't know this existed. I've been wanting to get the Remarkable. Is that what it's called? Yeah. It's like a digital notebook. So you like write your notes and then it saves to like digitally. But this saves digitally and it's a Kindle. I didn't know they existed and now I want to have one. So this is like a random thing that we added in. What are your special things?
Some of the special things that are on my favorites list. Number one, makeup. There's a foundation that's on sale right now. It's a Korean skincare foundation. It's called Tirtir, Tirtir.
Tirtir.
That was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, it's this guy.
That's the one that's on sale for $15. I mean, you literally can't beat a good full coverage foundation for $15. Number one, that was on my list. Not craft related, so sorry. The second thing non-craft related on my list was that curling iron. There is a Hot Tools curling iron for $20 right now. Hot Tools is the GOAT in my opinion.
Yeah, it really is.
And
this one, the 1 inch?
Yeah, the 1 inch curling iron. It's on my list too.
That's
Not
a good
that
one.
I already have one. I have owned one of those.
Me and Lauren actually just swapped.
We did just swap.
Iron.
We just swapped our barrels on our curling irons. But I have had one of these Hot Tools since I was 16 years old.
Yeah, they're just good. They're sturdy.
They're good. They're good.
Okay, so that's just some of our deals. We just wanted to share with you guys like kind of what we've been shopping for. But we're going to go over some more of those deals tomorrow. You guys can check out the blog post. It's going to be in the description and it's also in the chat box
I have something for you. One of our friends just said get a Rocket book. Much better value than the Kindle Scribe.
Oh, can I read books on there? So I can read books on it? That's what I'm concerned about, really. I want to read and write. You know what I'm saying?
Read and write.
Okay, so let's go overhead. I'm going to show you guys what we're making today. How adorable, okay? We're going to be teaching you all this design technique, so you don't actually have to create a volunteers one. Obviously, we're Tennessee. We love the volunteers. It's football season. Like, this is perfect.
To our detriment sometimes.
Yes. So, like, is this not so cute? So, we've used 3 different colors of vinyl to create this effect. You will not believe how easy it is to do this, okay? This was the first thing that we made. We were testing out puff vinyl on regular vinyl with the same technique. So, this is actually red metallic puff over top of white and blue HTV. I think this is so cute. I love it. The puff did come out a little wavy, but I still really like it. Like, I think it turned out cute. So you can do this design on a shirt. You can do it with HTV. We use actually adhesive vinyl for our charcuterie board. No, we did not seal it. Yeah, we'll probably still use it. That's going to be totally your discretion. If you want to seal this, you totally can. Really, it's just decorative. Or if you just like don't care, you can put food on it. It's your life, you know, just live it.
It's definitely not something, first of all, let's make it clear. This is not something you're going to put in the dishwasher, period.
Yeah, don't.
This is like just a decorative piece that you are going to, if you put anything on it, you're probably going to put like cheese and crackers and just wipe it off.
Yes.
Nothing that's going to seep or leak on top of it. This is strictly, we truly just wanted to find something to put this on that looked cute, that we had two of.
Yeah.
That wasn't a shirt, because we are doing something with shirts tomorrow, and we don't want everything that we do
to be shirts. I know. But y'all, this is a Dollar General. The DG. The DG, $5. They had a bunch of cute blanks. I feel like I bought this when I bought a bunch. Like, I just saw a bunch and I was like, oh, I got to get that. I mean, that's so cute. Leather handles. I mean, it's bamboo. You could engrave these if you had a laser. This design would look so fun on a laser.
Now, are we saying that you could seal this if you wanted to with Maker's Magic?
Yeah.
If that's something that.
Yeah, you totally could.
That's something you want to do, you can.
So you're going to have some type of base. Depending on what base you use is going to determine what type of vinyl you use. You can, if you use a wood base, you can use adhesive vinyl or HTV. Typically, whenever I do HTV on wood, I use a lower heat setting. It adheres really well to wood. But today, we're going to be using adhesive vinyl. So you can use permanent or removable. Really, it really doesn't matter that much. Permanent's going to stick better and longer, probably.
You could even do HTV.
Yeah.
Did you say HTV?
Yeah. I was saying HTV if they do it to use a low heat setting, because it goes on so easy. And then I've got some orange adhesive vinyl. This is, well, I'm going to be using one of these. The Oracal 651. We also highly recommend Starcraft. That is a good adhesive vinyl brand. I've got some Caesar transfer tape. So this is just a gridded transfer tape. I personally love Caesar's transfer tape for the most part. And then we've got this beautiful, and we cannot figure out where this is from. It's like a gray
gunmetal,
like a true
gunmetal.
It's like a grayish, blackish, beautiful, yummy metallic. I love it. We're going to use that for the outline.
Literally the only sheet we have. Don't know where it came from.
Yeah, it's just it was sitting in our stash. And then I've just got some white Starcraft here. So you can use whatever colors. I would recommend to do for your two main colors that they're very contrasting. So you can see I've used white and orange. And then here we used white and blue. Now we did have a football design originally, and I had brown in the middle. And that was pretty cute, but the outline looked janky, so we didn't go with that. But make sure that all of your colors are very polarizing. So you need to have contrast between your orange and your white, and then your outline also needs to really pop off. So try to stick to like a white outline as long as your letters aren't white, or a black outline, or like a dark gray, which is what we used. That's going to be really important on getting the effect across, okay? So let's go to Cricut. Let's go out of here. What are you guys making for the holidays? I feel like it's like the season to start crafting.
It is the season.
Like we are in, I'm trying to think of what I've made recently. I was making birthday stuff. I've been making mushrooms like crazy.
You about to make some more birthday stuff.
No, Ruby's not doing it. We're not going hard for Ruby. It's her third birthday. I've decided 1 year, 5 year, 10 year. I can't.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's too expensive. You know what I'm saying?
1, 5, 10, 13, 16.
Yeah, we're doing, Ruby wants Minnie Mouse Princess Mermaid situation. So I'm just going to like decorate our living room and have my family over. So that's what's happening.
Yep.
Anyways, okay. So we are in Cricut Design Space. You could definitely, I won't say definitely. You could do this in other design softwares, but it's going to be the easiest for y'all in Cricut Design Space. So we're going to be using a font called University today. This is a Maker's Gonna Learn font. I am going to go to our website for those of you that are new around here and you haven't actually seen our dashboard. This is where all of our fonts and files and everything that you get access to once you become a member will live. So in our fonts, I must not be logged in. Hold on a second. Log in. In our fonts, we get new fonts every month and new cut files every month.
Yeah.
But this font is not brand new, but it's not old either. And I've been using the heck out of it because this is like a trendy font, in my opinion. I also feel like these would sell really well, like if you did pop-up shops and stuff. Okay, so this is the font we're using. If you want to download it, all you have to do is click this little arrow. And then we are going to click this folder right here. It's gonna unzip that folder. So this is the original folder. This is what happens when you unzip it. I'm gonna double click on the font and then select install font. Okay, so now it's on our computer, but let's go back to Design Space and make sure that we load it into Design Space. So it will automatically come into Design Space. All we have to do is go to View and, View and Reload. And now it should be loaded into Design Space. Easy as that. Now, if you join the membership, we go over this very slowly, step by step in our 30 days to master your Cricut. That is one of our best parts of joining Maker's Gonna Learn, especially if you're brand new to cricketing. It's just the best way to learn all the basics and get a good foundation. Okay, so we're gonna start with our words. Now, I recommend doing one word. So whatever your team name is, if you're gonna go with a team name situation, and I recommend a bold, blocky font. Scripts are not great for this type of thing. You want to do all caps, bold font. Even if you're doing something besides sports, I would still go with a really bold font. We have one called Blake that's really good. Plain Jane would be a really good one. I think I used Carlos for one. I don't know. I think University is just a really solid option here.
University is a really good one.
Yeah. So we are just typing out whatever word, and then I'm going to duplicate this 4 times. So you can come over here to the left side panel and hit duplicate 3 more times, or you can hit Command D, Command D, Command D. Okay. And then we've got 4, and I'm just going to drag them down. And I'm gonna click and drag and just space these out a little bit. And I'm gonna show you guys a little trick for making sure your spacing is perfect. So I'm gonna select all of them. And before I do that, I'm gonna go to Align Center Horizontally, okay? And then from there, I'm gonna go to Align and Distribute Vertically. Watch what happens whenever I click this. Not a lot. I guess I have a good eye. I just have a good eye. But normally, let's say these were a little bit too close together or far apart. Whenever you select all these and then hit Align and Distribute Vertically, it gives even space in between every single word. So I'm gonna actually pull these just a little bit closer. I don't want them touching, but I do want them close because we're trying to create a sheet of letters behind our design so it really is defined.
I think you need to center them again too.
Probably. I've been moving them around. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Now, we need to slice a shape out of these words, okay? So what I'm gonna do, because when we slice things, we need to only have 2 layers. Right now, every single one of these words is on its own layer. So I've got 4 layers. I cannot cut through 4 layers. I can't do it. So what we need to do is create 1 layer image with all 4 of these lines of text. So what I'm gonna do is come over here to the combine functions on the bottom right of the dash, and then I'm going to select Unite. Weld would also work in this instance, but Weld is more permanent. I just go with Unite. They're very similar. Unite is just reversible. So I'm gonna hit Unite, and then look what happened in the layers panel. It's on 1 layer now. Now you can drop it down and you can see that they have sub layers, but technically Cricut Design Space thinks that this is on 1 layer. So that makes it super easy for us to slice through it whenever we go to get our shape, okay? So now let's go retrieve our little megaphone file. I'm gonna go to our cut files. We have a huge library of cut files. So, I mean, you can look for days at our cut files, honestly. You can go to football if you want to get some inspiration. If you're not feeling the megaphone, there is football. There are footballs. What else do we have? A football helmet we were going to use. But you want to use a really solid, simple shape, okay? You can't go in here and do this project with like anything super intricate. Let me show you the football helmet that we were going to use because it was really, really cute. Honestly, we could do that one today.
The football helmet one was really cute, but also the football.
The football, yes. But it
would have been cute, but we just needed to, there was a lot of things that we needed to do.
Finagling, yeah. Yes. The helmet also had some finagling too. But like you could use something like this because it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. But we're going to just stick with the megaphone. I just want to keep it really simple for you guys so you can actually like complete this project and be successful. The megaphone's so cute too, in my opinion. So I'm going to be using this file right here. And we're not using these pieces, but I'll show you how you can just take the pieces of it that you want. So we're going to go ahead and download that. It's going to pop into a zip folder, which when I click on it, it's going to open up. And then there's our SVG file. I'm just going to leave this dialog box open right here. And then I'm going to open up Cricut Design Space. So I'm just going to open it up. And then we're going to go and upload the file. So over here on this left side of the screen, you can see there's an upload option. And then I'm going to select upload image and then come down to my Finder or your File Explorer, wherever your files live, and you can click and drag your image. You can see it turns it green. That's how I know it's going to take it. And then I'm going to hit continue. You're going to take it. When I said that. What is that movie?
I wasn't listening.
Wanderlust. Is that the movie?
I've never seen that movie.
With okay. No.
Oh yeah.
I can't say it on air, but if you guys have seen Wanderlust and that scene with Paul Rudd, then if
yes,
you
I
know,
have.
you know.
Yes, I do. Yes, I know. Okay. Yes, I have.
Yes, I do. Yes, I know. Yes, I have. Oh Lord. Okay, sorry. So upload your image. You can rename it. Ready Ball is not. I'm gonna name it Megaphone. That way, next fall when I go searching for a megaphone in my already uploaded files, I can find it because I wouldn't call it that. Okay, upload, and then it's gonna just pop into our little area. Now, whenever you get files like this that have many layers, you can go over here to the layers panel and just hit that little drop down arrow, and you can see all the layers are kind of living right here. So all we need to do is select the one that we want to get rid of. Select the ones we want to get rid of. So I'm going to select that one and hit delete. I'm going to select that one and hit delete. And then we're left with this one. Now that's upside down in my brain. And I'm a cheerleader. And I was a cheerleader, so I feel like I get to say if that's upside down or not. Yeah. I guess technically, like, I don't know. It would be weird to like hold it up here and do it.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, you're going to be like, a,
yeah.
Rah, rah, ree.
Kick them in the knee.
Yeah.
Rah, rah, ras.
Any other?
Kick them in the
other knee. Oh, Lordy day. Any other cheerleaders in the house? Shout out. Lauren, did you ever cheer?
No.
You
girl.
never cheered?
No.
You're girly. I just figured you would have at least cheered like
nope.
1 or 2 times.
Softball, basketball, volleyball,
not me.
Dance.
I was gymnastics, cheerleading, dance, and then track. I got into track really hard. Okay, anyways. Okay, so you're going to blow up your file, and I don't want it to cover my entire thing. So, like, I'm not pulling this all the way to the edges, but I want it to fill up, like, the general middle vicinity, okay? So, I am going to just kind of put this wherever I think I want it to be. Now, if you want to see what's behind this, you can come up here to operation and change the function to guide. And then it's just going to turn this into a red outline so you can see where it's going to slice through your letters. So I can see exactly where it's going to cut. I'm just going to change this back to a basic cut. And then now what we're going to do with our 2 layers, our megaphone layer and then our words layer, we're going to click and drag and select both layers. You can also click a layer over here in the layers panel, hold your shift key down, and then select the other layer that you want to slice it with, and then come down here and we're going to hit slice. Okay. Now, whoa, that looks crazy, right?
Wow.
Wow. So you can see it's completely sliced out all of these layers, okay? We don't need all of these, so I'm going to delete those top two. Oh my gosh.
You might need to just take it out and put it on your sweater.
I'm so sorry. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, good. So you're gonna delete those first two layers, and then you've got this layer right here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and change these colors so you guys can really like start seeing the difference here. We're gonna change this to white and this outer layer to orange, okay? Go Vols. Love it. Beautiful, right?
Yes,
Okay.
queen.
Yes. Now from here, I meant to duplicate my image, but I didn't, so good on me. I'm gonna go and select that image and add another one to the canvas because I messed up. And I'm gonna delete the ones that I don't want again. Okay, and we're just gonna rotate this around and then size it back up. Just size her on up. If you really wanted to get specific, you could get the measurements of this sliced out portion, which is 11.652. And then I'm gonna change this to 11.652 and it'll be exactly the same size. It should be, holy moly, that's a lie. Why did it do that? Let's try this. 20.1. Is that right?
No, you've got it twisted at the different angle. I would bring my other one to the front to double check it.
Sorry, I have my concentration brain on. I just need to twist the angle a little bit. That's pretty,
okay.
That's pretty dang close.
I was about to say, you better not twist the angle too much on the volunteers because you need to fit it back in there. I guess it doesn't matter though.
Yeah, because
you're going to be manipulating it anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so then when you've got your basic shape, so hypothetically speaking, before I cut that megaphone out of the volunteers, go ahead and duplicate your shape. So whenever you create the words and then you size your megaphone up, go ahead and duplicate your megaphone. That way you've got an extra one ready to go. That's the same exact size and you don't have to go through and like resize it like I just did. So I'm gonna take this little image right here and I'm gonna actually be doing an inset, like very small inset, okay? So let me zoom in a little bit. I'm just gonna select my megaphone, okay, my solid black one here, and we're gonna come up here to this offset option. And you can see if I do an offset, it's gonna give me an outline, but the inset is gonna work better for what I'm wanting because I want it to be, like if I do an offset, it's gonna kind of go around the edges of where I want it.
It's gonna cover up more of the orange and less of the seam where the white is.
Exactly. So I'm just going to do an inset. And let me zoom. I know it's probably really hard for you all to see. That's why I was trying to zoom in. Can you even see that? I'm going to do it as a negative 0. Let's do it a little bit more. 181. And then I'm going to hit apply. Okay. So I've got two layers here. And then what I'm going to do is select both of those layers. So the offset layer and the original shape layer, and then just I'm going to hit, we could technically exclude this. Nope, let's just slice it. Okay, so select the offset layer and the original shape layer, and then you're gonna slice it, and then you're gonna delete out all those internal layers, and then you're left with the little megaphone guy. How cute. Looky there. Perfect, and then that's all of our shapes that we need. Okay, and then obviously we're gonna be manually putting these onto our board so we can line everything up perfectly, but this is gonna give you a general idea of what it's gonna look like, okay? So before we cut it, we need to make sure that we are sizing it to our charcuterie board. So let's go overhead and measure and make sure that we're not cutting this way too big. Yesterday, I did this about 9.5, I want to say. These boards are like 11.5 inches wide. So if we did like a 9.5 cut, it's going to kind of fit pretty big. I like it to fit fill up as much space as possible personally. So I'm going to select the entire image, and then I'm going to come up here to my width and to change it to 9.5. Okay, it looks like it shrinks it really small, but we measured, so we know 9.5 is going to fit good. Now, let's look at our board, and it's changing the height to 5.8. So we want to make sure that that's going to look good too. So this is like ish, where it's going to be like that tall. So that's perfect. So again, back on the share screen, we're going to go to Make It, and we're using the Explore 3. Let's plug her in. Help me plug her in. Plug it in. Do they still do those commercials?
Do they still do commercials, period? I don't know.
I don't know. What's a commercial?
First of all, I did watch commercials the other day, and I was like,
You watched what?
I was watching commercials because I was watching a football game.
Oh, yeah.
And they obviously have commercials on live TV still, which a lot of people don't watch live TV.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Commercials have went just downhill. I mean, but I don't blame them.
Poor commercials. They're struggling to make it.
They used to be so clever and witty and cool, and now they're just...
It's not it.
They're just not it, sis.
Okay, so I've got a standard grip mat here. And let's go to Make It. Let's save our project as Vols Charcuterie. That's how you spell it, right?
Don't ask me that
I'm
question.
just kidding.
I still call it a shark coochie, so I don't know.
I'm just joking. I really can spell.
You really are trying to catch me off guard today, aren't you?
Hey,
I'm just over here being quiet, trying to let you do your talking and do your stuff and not interrupt.
Oh my gosh.
And you just trying to get me to interrupt and say something.
I'm just trying to make sure you know how to spell charcuterie. Okay, so we're going to start with our white layer. And I'm just going to take this is adhesive vinyl, so we're putting it vinyl side up.
I just now saw where you spelled a charcuterie. I couldn't see it from here.
Charcuterie? What do you call a charcuterie board? Charcuterie?
Yeah.
Okay. So white, I'm burnishing it down with our burnishing tool or squeegee, whatever you want to call it, just to make sure it's sticking down. We're using a standard grip mat.
There's our helicopter
adhesive
friend
vinyl.
again. Do you hear him?
Yeah, he's coming in for lunch.
Yeah, I know.
We have our neighbor drives a helicopter.
No, we think. We're about certain.
Could be the Secret Service.
We don't know.
I don't know.
One of the two.
Okay, let's put this in. Do we have a lot of cheerleaders? I didn't see what y'all said.
We had a few.
Oh,
While
okay,
she is doing that, one thing that I do want to make sure you guys are clear on is we are doing a sale on membership right now. In case you didn't know, we are a crafting membership community where we bring you inspiration, education, and motivation to get your Cricut out and start using it. Go ahead and let them know what we're cutting this on.
We're cutting this on premium vinyl removable mat. And keep the pressure the same. We're gonna load it in the mat, or load it in the Cricut, and then when this little play button starts flashing, that means we're ready to go.
So while that is doing that, one thing that I don't think we were very clear on is not only are we doing a sale on membership, you can join us half off your first month, bringing your first month down to like what, $12? What? How much is it? Like $13.50?
Yeah.
$13.50 for your first month. You get a full month crafting with us. Or if you want to join us for a year, you can get $50 off your first year membership. Plus, you get a mailed to you craft hack handbook.
Ooh.
We've not brought out the craft hack handbook in a while. In
Where is
case
she?
you were wondering, look in the second drawer. There is the very first copy of the craft hack handbook
This is the
that we
OG.
ever purchased. That's the OG. It is a true book that we have. It's a published book.
We're authors.
We're authors, in case you didn't know. But if you sign up for yearly, either today or tomorrow, I think it's actually through the rest of this week, you can get the craft hack handbook mailed to you for free.
Free 50 free.
Free 50 free.
We've put notes in here. This is special edition.
Yeah.
So, anyways, cool. That's a great little book to have. Little handy book to have. Also, how many of you all, I just want to know, how many of you all get your font pairing book out?
This is for research purposes.
Okay, do you grab your Cricut reference guide more, or do you grab your font pairing handbook?
Or your Craft Hack handbook.
Or your Craft Hack handbook.
Out of the three, which do you gravitate more? Sadie,
Do we
how
have a
hard
poll?
is it to do a poll?
With 3?
Okay, Sadie is going to create a poll for you guys.
Make sure you vote.
Do
the ref guide and the fonts, I think. Those are two very similar, because like...
Let's do Ref Guide and Craft Hack handbook. No, let's do Ref.
I need to know about the font.
Okay, Ref Guide and font. Ref Guide and font.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay, there is your poll in the chats. Click one or the other. Let us know which one you use the most of. Is it the Cricut Reference Guide? Pull out the Cricut Reference Guide for those who may not know what the Cricut Reference Guide is.
Let's see. Here she is.
Do we have a font book, or is there one else?
There's one on my Cricut because I use it all the time.
And we'll go ahead and tell them about because I have a feeling that a lot of people probably don't know about the font book.
I know. So this is a Cricut Reference Guide. But look, still like 65% are doing the font pairing guide over the ref guide. This is the Cricut Reference Guide. So we put this together for you all to know. There's Cricut terminology in here. We go over Cricut tools and how to use them.
Also, for those who are like, what is this book? Where do I find it? You can actually find it in your dashboard.
Yeah, if you're a member, you automatically get access to this. There are quick guides to different types of projects, as well as every heat setting imaginable that Lauren could possibly think of, giving you pressures, times, heat settings, material. All of that is in this book. So this, when you become a member, you get automatic access to this Cricut Reference Guide. You also get access to the font pairing resource and guide. And this is a whole bunch. This was kind of a Sadie project. Sadie's our producer. She's behind the camera right now. But she and all of us kind of got together and picked out our favorite font pairings. And they're in here in themes. Yep. I love them. I love this book. Like, this is so inspiring to me. I'm like, yes. Like, it just helps me really, like, not have to spend hours picking fonts.
Right.
Because I do be doing that.
So, here in just a minute, I've already seen some questions. So, how can we get that? And actually, while you are doing that, are you going to go ahead and weed that, or are you going to start cutting another one?
Oh, let me take this off and we can cut another one so you can use the computer.
Oh, I was just going to go ahead and show them where they could find it.
Yes, that's perfectly fine. Look at me. This mat is sticky. I need to cut.
You do that, and we'll show them here in a minute, because I want to make sure you guys know and understand where you can find these, and you can find them on your dashboard, and they are accessible to anyone that is a member, whether you are a monthly or a yearly. You do have access to these. You just don't have the printed and shipped books sent to you, but you do have access to digital copies of these books as soon as you get it. And you can go ahead, if you'll go ahead and show them where they can find those, I will weed this for you.
Okie dokie. So I'm cutting out my orange layer next. The font book guide comes as a part of your membership.
We did it as a promotion when we first created the font book, but we did not actually order a lot of them because we didn't think that people would want them.
I think that people love them, and I told Tanner, or I was telling Courtney, that we need to offer them again because everybody loved them so much, like the printed out copies. Okay, so if you get logged into our website and you are looking for where to find your font pairing resources, your Cricut Ref Guide, the 30 Days to Master Your Cricut, all of those are going to live under your resources in your dashboard. Thanks. So when you get into here, you're going to see, here's your font pairing guide. If you click on it and open it up, it's just going to give you a PDF that you can simply scroll through. And I'm going to show you Lauren's favorite.
This is, okay, so this is my favorite. And this is why our friend, somebody said, are Are we going to update the font book with the new fonts? And yes, we will eventually. We probably won't
we just
reprint it.
Yeah.
But we will add more fonts as we get new fonts. But this right here, the fact that this is digital, I don't think you all are understanding how fast you can get to these fonts.
So I just clicked on a font and it brought me directly to the download page. So let's go back. Let's do Vegas. Oh, I love that font. I would love to just download it. Oh, okay. Let me just click on it.
Click on it. Guess what it does? It takes you to that font.
It takes you right there, and then you can just download it.
That's why, that was my argument as to why the font pairing guide is so much more useful in the digital format versus a physical format.
Right. And
but I also understand why people want a physical book to look through.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, font pairing guide, 66% say they pick up their font pairing guide more than their Cricut versus Cricut reference guide. That's some good information. Screenshot that. Screenshots. Okay, you guys told us. So I'm cutting out the orange layers and the white layer is already weeded. It's gonna look like this. Hold on, I'll show you. I'm just getting two little things. So the white layer is going to look like this for now, okay? And then we're cutting the orange out, and we're going to cut our little outline. Now the orange layer kind of takes the longest because it's the most detailed. And then we'll cut out our outline, and then I'll show you guys how to put this on your board.
And right now would be a great time if anybody has any questions about anything that we have done as far as the designing portion, what Alicia did in Cricut Design Space. I did see that somebody said this was so much more simple than they thought it would be. It really is.
It is. And
it looks so complicated, but it's really not.
Honestly, y'all, though, I feel like that's a lot of stuff in the Cricut world. I think that Cricut projects can be very daunting and they look hard. And like, that's what we're here for. This is what we do. Like, we want to show you guys like, hey, break it down into bite-sized pieces. And it's really not that hard. You just need someone to be like, hey, you can do it. Like, you can do this. We're going to show you how to do it. We're going to hold your hand. We're going to teach you everything you need to know, all these basic concepts and design concepts that you can know, like the slice function and the offset function and things like that. And that way you can start incorporating them into creating your own, your own projects. So super easy.
Also, welcome Simply Blessed Designs. They said, yay, I just joined. We're so glad to have you.
Yay.
Honestly, if you are new around here and you're just want to get started, I definitely think taking advantage of that half off monthly is the way to go. Simply Blessed Designs. My advice, start in your dashboard. Get acquainted with your dashboard. Do not overlook your reference guide section.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever overlook your reference guide section. There's so much good stuff. Ashley, hi, Ashley from Virginia. Love that you are here with us. Definitely, in my opinion, first thing after you get signed in, get in the Facebook group. Introduce yourself in the Facebook group. Let us know you're here. There are some amazing people in that Facebook group. Next, check out your reference guide section. There's so much information in the reference guide section.
Are you talking about the resource?
A resource.
Okay.
Did I say reference guide?
You said it twice, and I was like, I don't think she's meaning to say
about 10 times, actually, if we're being honest. It's like I latch onto a word and I repeat it 10 times.
It's okay.
Sorry about that.
We'll allow it.
Anyway, resources. Resource
guide.
Resource library.
Yes. Okay, I am just cutting off the excess vinyl here. Why aren't you cutting for me?
Also, welcome Kelly. This is Kelly's first time on a live.
Hi, Kelly.
They said, I love your channel and I'm from the UK. Welcome, Kelly. So glad to have you.
Yes, lovely. Okay. Me and my husband, this is a really off topic, but since Kelly, you're from the UK, maybe you don't watch bad television. But if you're like me and you do watch bad television, then you may have seen The Circle or Love is Blind UK version.
I'm obsessed.
The UK version is my favorite.
No, I already watched it. I would much rather watch the UK version because I swear to you, I feel like they are so much more emotionally mature about everything. I'm just like, this is a breath of fresh air.
I know. I'm like, first of all, the American one, I'm like, are y'all
It's just
okay?
like, I can't. The American one
wild.
is too much for me.
I think they're just
Love is Blind UK all day, every day.
Yes, me and Trey talked about this. I was like, wait, this is so much better than the American version. Like, what have we been doing watching the American version?
I mean, it didn't ask me what have I been doing. It's like, where are you living that people are acting
like
way
this
and not emotionally mature people?
It's awful. Even just like, I thought I was like, oh, they're just acting crazy for the show. But like, then seeing the UK version, I'm like, they're not acting crazy. I'm like, they're acting like normal people trying to find love, you know? Mm-hmm. So anyways, that was a random tangent. Okay, I'm just cutting this extra vinyl off. Guys, I think I'm going to get brown nails at my next nail appointment. I had brown chrome last year, but this girl at volleyball last night had brown, and it was so pretty. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting that for show. Getting that for show.
Have you seen where people are getting, I'm getting Moscow Mule? It's literally just copper. But they call it Moscow Mule because I don't know.
On their nails?
Yeah, because it's like the color of a copper mug that a Moscow Mule comes in.
Is it like a chrome
It's like
color?
a brown chrome, yeah.
Oh. I've heard it called a glazed donut.
Nope, they're calling them Moscow Mule, and they're copper. They're
Like a cowgirl
Cowgirl copper is red. You mean you want red hair?
When they have red hair, yeah.
Or the blueberry milk nails, you want light blue.
Light blue nails.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I guess it's fun to make up names for things.
It is.
Could you grab me a pair of scissors?
Yeah, I can.
Wow.
Got you, girl.
You're so helpful.
It's because I took them.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you can, there's lots of different ways to lay your vinyl. I like to lay down, I'm going to lay down this layer, and then I'm going to pick up my white layer, lay it down, and then pick up my outline layer and lay it down. That's what makes me comfortable. I don't like to try to do it together. Yeah. And it's just going to be the easiest for you guys. You'll pick up your own ways of doing things as you get experience. This is just the way that I feel the most comfortable with, and it's the most mistake-proof in my opinion. So I'm just cutting a piece of transfer tape the size of my decal. You want to make sure it covers most of your decal. This one covers my entire decal. Do not try to transfer decals without transfer tape. Okay? Don't do it.
Thanks.
Okay, thanks. And then we're going to fold this like a taco. Okay, so it's kind of bent in the middle, not touching. We're going to put the middle of our transfer tape down onto our decal, and then we're just going to kind of fan it out. And then we're going to take our burnishing tool that I keep losing.
Okay, so I'm going to answer this question.
Oh, I dropped it.
What the F says, why wouldn't some of the other designs work because of the weeding? So sometimes the designs, so first of all, the football design would have worked if we would have had a proper file to work.
Yes.
We're actually in the process. This live was, we decided to do this with you guys yesterday, so we were kind of pressed on time.
Using what we have.
Using what we have, not also using the materials that we have. That's why maybe the orange doesn't specifically match volunteer orange, but we're not gonna talk about that. It doesn't matter. It's still beautiful. So you can use designs, but you want to use designs that are a little bit more simple and not as intricate, because if you use intricate designs as your shape, you're going to lose your shape. It's going to look way too busy and it's not going to make sense.
And then you can't see the word that well. There's a lot of things you run into whenever you start using intricate shapes. So you want to use a generalized, generic almost shape.
One of our friends on here, I think her name was Emily. I think Emily said this would be really cute for a Christmas t-shirt that just said Mary across of it. Or 4 times Mary.
With a candy
Christmas
cane.
They said a Christmas tree
on
the inside and do red and green. So the green inside is the Christmas tree and the Mary on the outside is red.
See, that's
perfect.
Yeah, that would be super cute. You could do a Be Mine and do a heart. We did a baseball. This was, if you were not in the beginning, this was the first one we ever did, and it was baseball. So you can do lots of stuff. It doesn't have to be super intricate, but okay. So I've burnished it down. Really good on the front, flip it over, burnish it really good on the back. And now we're going to remove the backer, okay? So your decal needs to be sticking to your transfer tape. You do not want any of this orange coming off onto the backer. It needs to go off onto the transfer tape, okay? So this is our backer. You can throw that away. And then we have our decal here. And now I'm using the lines of the wood grain to kind of line my stuff up. You can get really specific with it and measure it all out if that is what kind of person you are, but it's just not who I am as a person. I am an eyeballer. Ooh, it's staticking.
Static clinging.
You guys, I feel like you're putting pressure on me.
Nobody's putting pressure on nobody. Nobody's putting pressure.
Okay, there we go. And then we're going to take the burnishing tool and burnish it down really good. You do this at like a 45-ish degree angle. And then we're just going to remove this transfer tape. Now I'm going to reuse this transfer tape so you don't have to throw this away. Sometimes your stickers will want to come up with your transfer, so you don't want to go too fast because you can pull your vinyl and then it'll stretch it a lot of times if you yank it too hard, or it'll tear it entirely. Which
I'm glad you didn't have. I'm glad the back of your head isn't. The back of your hair isn't greasy, because we just saw the back of your head for a good little bit. And
sorry.
Your red copper hair was beautiful.
Oh,
just
thanks.
shining in the light.
Was it just shining?
Just shining.
That's so funny.
Ugh.
It probably could be washed though.
Honestly, envious of your colored hair.
Thanks.
Oh no. I just saw where you lost the S. A minute ago.
I was like,
I'm
what?
behind.
SSS.
I'm behind.
You're in another time zone.
I know. I need to stop.
Carol said I say a prayer every time I try and line up this kind of project. Yeah, same Z's. Okay, so I'm reusing that same piece of transfer tape. I just put it onto our white layer. And we're going to bring our project back in the frame. I'm going to try to not let my big old head block it. We're going to peel off this backer.
Oh no, girl, you're going to have to block it for this one.
Probably, yeah.
To line it up.
It like gets more intricate as you go into the layers. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to be lining up. Now there are hacks for lining stuff up like this. Like you can put parchment paper because it doesn't stick and things like that, but I just like to.
Alicia likes to wilding out on this stuff, to be real honest.
Yep.
Truly.
That's who I am. Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to let you.
What?
Donna says, and that's why I love HTV. We didn't have the right colors for HTV, to be real honest.
I know, like, because you could do it either way, but we only had enough orange in actual vinyl. So now I'm going to peel this off. It also helps to peel off your transfer like this, like kind of folding it back and then rolling it back. I don't know why this works better, but it does, especially with wood and stuff. If your wood is rough, you need to make sure that you are sanding it before you try to put vinyl on it, or it will not fly.
Yeah.
It'll peel off your wood. It won't stick. Okay, cuteness. I mean, that's cute alone, but we're gonna put an outline on it. I'm gonna try to use this transfer tape one more time. Can we do it? I think we can. I'm just gonna stick it right here on our little outline. You can use transfer tape quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 3 times really is like, but see, this is kind of a metallic vinyl, so it doesn't want to hold on because it's thicker. So I'm just going to peel this off. If you find that it's not sticking, you can kind of go back in here and try to grab it again, maybe. What you got?
I'm just going to let you show them what they can seal it with if they want to.
Yeah. Yes, Sadie just reminded me that we have our giveaways. So we're gonna do those here in just a second. I'm grabbing this vinyl because she don't want to come up. You got a stick, baby. You got a stick. Let's grab this one.
What are we giving away?
HTV Raw Auto Press. And $100
Heck
Amazon
yeah.
gift card. Dang.
$100?
Yeah. Okay, so
Boy, I could buy so much stuff.
So should we do a live giveaway and then one that we give away tomorrow in the live stream? You've got to be here.
They're both, anyone can be a part of it. So
Okay.
we'll announce the winners tomorrow.
Oh. So we're not actually giving it away today. We'll announce the winners for today, tomorrow, and then give away all those stuff tomorrow live.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Okay, I really can't talk to you guys.
Just give it away.
Ain't nothing in this
House worth fighting over. We love to have impromptu karaoke here.
I've been wanting to go do karaoke. Was I talking to you about that the other day?
I don't know, but I'm down to clown with
love
some
karaoke.
karaoke all the time.
Lauren can actually sing.
I can
though.
actually not.
I can sing like Dixie Chicks when no one's around. Or like who else? I don't know. I can sing like Taylor Swift when no one's around. I can't really sing. Did I tell you guys that my mom recorded an album at my grandparents' recording studio, and it was all Dixie Chick songs?
I would love to hear that actually.
She would love to show you if you ask her.
I'm gonna ask her the next time she's here.
She tells everybody. I don't know if she knows where it's at, but
I
like
just
she
want
used
to have
to
a listening party.
She would definitely show you. Oh my gosh, I had a dream, you guys, about this person that I used to date when I was like in my early, maybe not even 20. And he was a rapper. First of all, I was dating a guy that was a rapper. And he was
Small town white boy rappers give me the biggest ick.
Okay, well,
I'm sorry if you're out there watching.
sorry if you're watching this. Anyways, he had a CD, and I remember showing my mom that CD, and I were all in my parents' house, and she was like, "Yeah, this is cool," and I was like, "No, it's not cool."
No, not.
It's not. Anyways, okay, so we got our outline on. Did I do it perfectly? No. Can you really tell? No. It's still cute. Well, I mean, these are cutie patootie. These are so fun, okay? I love them.
I did bring in some stuff for Alicia to show you guys if you wanted to seal this.
Yes.
This stuff right here is some of the best that we have found. It's, first of all, amazing. There is the glossy version and the matte version. That's the only difference between the two. That one is matte, which we've not really ever used the matte on a larger surface. Like,
No.
I'd be curious to see how it looks.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. It's like soggy.
No, Susan, we're not giving away a winner right now. We're actually going to be, as long as you're commenting here, you are immediately entered to win tomorrow, but we're going to choose a winner from live comments, plus we're going to give everybody else a chance to watch and comment on the recorded video, and we're going to announce them tomorrow at the top of the show.
Yes.
So,
okay, could you layer this onto one backer sheet instead of on the board? Yes, you can. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like, I'm more comfortable layering it on the project as I go, but a lot of people prefer to layer it on the backer sheet as they go. That's totally your version, or your preference. The matte version is newer than the gloss.
Yes.
Kim says, love Maker's Magic. The matte, we love matte. Honestly,
for sure.
We're matte people around here.
Now, if you're gonna use, I knew we had somebody say, if you're gonna use it for food, are you gonna seal it? That's gonna be your personal preference. Honestly, I will probably take one of these home just to use like for football games.
Yeah.
And I'm probably just going to put like cheese and crackers on them, and that's it, and then just wipe it off. Carol also had a good idea earlier. Maybe cut a sheet of acetate to fit that you could like just lay on top of it.
That's a good idea.
And then like pull the acetate off once you're done if you wanted to do more than just cheese and crackers.
That's a really good idea.
It's a brilliant idea actually.
Yeah, I love it.
That way you're not even having to cure it and you can still use it as like a decorative piece too.
Yeah, for sure. Here, should I bring one over?
Yeah, let's bring one over.
Cutie patootie.
So cute. I'm obsessed with this. I love this technique. I think you all are going to love it as well.
I would love to see if you guys do make one. Post it in the Facebook group so we can actually see it.
So our new friend said that there is a shellac spray at from $8 from Home Depot that's food safe.
Oh, we'll have to look into that.
Makes me want to check into that.
Yeah, we love a good food safe alternative because a lot of the stuff we use is not food safe.
Oh yeah. So, does anybody else have any other questions? Once again, if you haven't joined already, we are running an amazing deal right now where you can either, if you just want to kind of like get to know us a little bit more, determine if we are, I guess, your style of teaching that you like to learn from. You can join us half price monthly, meaning your first month with Makers Gonna Learn is going to be $13.50. Y'all crazy.
Yes.
Great deal. If you are already like, no, I love this channel, I love learning, I want to do a deeper dive into this, I want to have all the cut files, I want to have all the fonts, I want to have the commercial use license.
Yes, that's a big one.
Y'all, you can join us today for $50 off your yearly membership, plus you are going to get a craft hack handbook mailed to you for free.
Yeah.
Excuse me. This is a course that we spent so much time building last year. We actually offered it as a course that people could buy on their own if they had everything else that we offered. So this is a $97 course that you are getting for free. And you're going to get access to this pretty much immediately.
Yeah, I love it.
It's just going to take a few days for us to ship you your book, but you do have the digital version of this book and the course because there are videos that go along with every single hack, teaching you how to do each and every hack.
Yes. I saw a question. Oh, acetate. That is just a clear, like flimsy film. Think of like when you get like a new toy and it has that clear film in front of it, and if it's packaged in a box. So it's like, I don't know, it's just like a clear flimsy film.
Yeah.
You could also just wrap this in saran wrap.
You could put saran wrap over top of it too.
Yeah.
Maker's Magic is not our brand, but it is.
Oh, that's the question I saw. Yeah.
It is a brand of a dear friend of ours who worked tirelessly creating this.
Truly.
And has come out with a beautiful project or a beautiful product.
Yes.
It's an amazing product.
Very,
super
very
proud of Evan and his work. We adore Maker's Magic.
Yes, for sure. You do get commercial license if you're a monthly member.
Yes, you do.
That was not always a thing. But
It was
we did
not.
Start offering it.
We did add commercial use license to our monthly members about a year and a half ago, I think, maybe closer to 2 years because it wasn't a thing at that point. But we decided that why keep something from our monthly members? So we decided to give it to you guys as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Michelle said like when you get a new makeup palette. Yes. The clear film when you get a new makeup palette.
Yes.
That's exactly it.
Mm-hmm.
If you cancel, would you still have commercial license and access to everything you created?
That is a really, really good question, and I'm super glad that you asked because a lot of time, and I'm going to use Cricut Access as an example. Cricut Access, if you create stuff within Cricut Access and then later on you decide to cancel Cricut Access, you don't lose access to what you've designed, but you do lose access to cutting it.
Yes.
You can see it, you can still manipulate it, but you can't cut it. You can't do anything else with it. Mm-hmm. Here at Maker's Gonna Learn, what happens is once you download a font or a file, it's actually in your computer. It's not cloud-based. You have downloaded it to your computer. Well, we don't have the Maker's Gonna Learn police that goes around and says,
that's ours.
Kim in California just canceled her membership. We're gonna go confiscate her computer and get our files off there. Mm-hmm. We don't do that. You can, what you have downloaded is yours to keep. I will say though, your license goes from a commercial use license back to a personal, but you can still use them to make personal stuff. You just can't use our fonts or files to then make stuff to sell,
Right.
like on a commercial level.
Yes.
So that is a big selling point for us, is the fact that even if you do cancel, which once you get in, I just don't know that you will, because we stand behind our product. We really love and believe in Makers Gonna Learn as a whole. It is our baby. It's our pride and joy. So we think that you're also gonna see that and want to stay. But if something happens and you don't, the files and fonts that you do download during your time with us, you do get to keep.
Sarah says, sorry, had to take a break to help do a C-section. We'll go back and watch. Okay. Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
I think you're doing a lot more productive stuff than we were.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh my gosh. Well, so we're going to be back tomorrow. We will announce the winners of our 2 giveaways. So all you have to do is comment in the live chat, comment on the replay in our comments below in order to be entered to win. We will announce those at the top of the show tomorrow.
Yep.
And we're going to be doing more giveaways live tomorrow, as well as a craft off.
We decided to do this.
So we have done craft offs every year in our member only summit. So the public doesn't get to see these, and they're so fun.
Yeah.
They're normally an hour long, but tomorrow's is going to be a 30-minute craft challenge between me versus Lauren.
Y'all, it's...
Lauren, listen.
It's already making me sick to my stomach.
Lauren is very competitive, and I'm very much not competitive.
Because,
so-
like, I just can't imagine. It bothers me thinking that I'm not going to win. And I know that's terrible, y'all. I know that's terrible. And
You're a failure
what?
if you
You
don't
know what?
win.
I'm going to be fine when I lose.
How do you know you're going to lose? I'm trying
There
to
was
win.
one time in high school, though, I had to have a real...
Come to Jesus meeting.
In front of the whole school, I had to have a come to Jesus.
Oh my!
I might have-
Lauren won't even play rec league volleyball with me because she said she's too competitive.
It's not that I don't want to play. I have a lot of other stuff going on.
Yeah,
And it's just,
she doesn't want to be taking it too seriously.
I'm afraid that I will take it too serious
Some
and
of
people
those
will
girls
not like
do.
me.
My dad takes it too seriously, and I'm like, we can't hang out with you. I can't play on co-ed.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll do women's. I'm not playing. Y'all be too. I'm like, this is rec league volleyball. I'm just trying to get a T-shirt at the end of this, you know?
Yeah, I think a lot of
change
my
my life.
losing stems from, there was an instance in high school that I lost Sports Queen.
Oof, rude. Honestly,
And
we were talking about.
I said a bad word. I mouthed the bad
You
word.
did get valedictorian of your class, though, right?
No, I didn't. I got salutatorian.
Whatever.
That was another one that stemmed my losing stuff.
You
but
know
it's
what?
okay.
They
Actually,
should not do those competition things in high school. Every single one of my friends got on homecoming court except for me and one other girl of my friend group. And, like, that hurt our feelings so bad. And, like, what's the even point of homecoming queen? I guess they raise money. I just feel like Gretchen Wiener's in Mean Girls, and she's like, everyone should just stab Caesar. What's even the point of a homecoming court? Oh, I was telling you about my friend who her daughter made the basketball team, and they announced it on the intercom. So, like, all the girls who didn't make it were, like, just sitting in class.
I know.
That's messed up.
We won't get into that. We won't get into that. Anyway, we're
We should
having a
start a
craft.
podcast.
We're having a craft off tomorrow, and if I lose,
there.
I'm gonna lose graciously. I would honestly.
She's gonna cry at home
would,
by herself.
I would love to lose to no one other than Alicia Griffith herself.
Okay, well, listen.
Yes, I was on, and somebody asked if I was on the very first craft off with Courtney, and I did lose that one.
Oh, I thought you won. Oh,
No.
you beat me. Then you beat me.
Then I beat you.
in the Christmas, and then I beat Courtney.
Yes.
So
we
we all
have
beat
one
each
win.
other.
We all have a win under our belt.
Yeah. Maybe we should bring in Holly tomorrow.
She might have to host us.
Okay, you guys might get to meet Holly if she'll let us.
Honestly, y'all are gonna adore Holly.
Yeah,
You're gonna
angel.
adore Holly.
Yeah. Okay, well, we will see you guys tomorrow, 1:30. We're back at 1:30.
We are back at 1:30. Today was 2. Tomorrow is 1:30. We'll be back with you tomorrow at 1:30. Craft off, giveaways. Tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell everybody to be there or be square.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be litty.
It's gonna be litty.
Litty.
All right, see y'all tomorrow.
Bye, guys.